like trying to service rich people. So I would go to like a rich area and like sit down with this couple, and like as soon as I walked in, they could tell this was like a huge mistake, and like some fat guy getting out of like an Oldsmobile 88, and I walk in, I'm literally just like out of every bad sales movie in the 80s, and I'm just like, here's what we're gonna do with your whole financial situation, and they're like, oh, you gotta go.
Yeah, I never did that. I never.
Them one like.
I remember I was in one of my first meetings in Long Island. I was sitting there, and there was a couple. I had done all this. I'd come out of like debate team. I was like a talker. I love talking. Blah blah blah. And I'd done all this reading, right? Because these were adjustable rate mortgages, and you got 2 or 3 years of a fixed rate, a little stability, and then hey, let's ride the rails together. Like you're smart, financially savvy guy. Why not take a little chance? Because we all are. And the thing is, no one thought this was all going to go bad. That's the thing. No one really, like, all the revisionist history is like these guys were con artists and everything. And it's like, okay, we weren't the most reputable people, but I took an adjustable rate mortgage when I bought a house. Like, nobody knew these things. Nobody knew you weren't going to be able to get out of an adjustable. We thought you'd be able to get out of it. But I remember, like, I was sitting there in Long Island with this couple. I mean, she's in house slippers. I mean, Karen from Goodfellas. Yeah. She's sitting there. They had racked up $80,000 worth of revolving credit card debt. He's sitting there not saying anything. She's sitting there. We're at the kitchen table. And I'm like, your adjustable rate adjusts. It's very stable. I said, it's the LIBOR rate, which is the London Interbanking. And the guy just looked at me and went, hey, are you going to pay the fucking car? And I'm like, yeah, the car's included. He goes, all right, let's do this. And I'm like, oh, that's what sales is.
That's what, yeah.
Like, sales is just me kind of shutting up.
Yep.
And allowing this thing that kind of needs to happen anyway.
Yes.
Happen, and I'm just here for it.
Right.
And it just fits like a glove. And then sometimes you'd have to like massage it a little bit, because sometimes people were very concerned about how much it costs. Or why a sweaty, disheveled cocaine addict in an uninsured Chevy Suburban was screaming at them through the window of their home, telling them he had made an appointment with them that they didn't remember. I said, Tuesday at 11, it says it on my folder. And they're like, should we let him in the house? And then I would go in, and I'd be all, kind of cracked out. And I'd just sit there, and we'd go over the numbers. Yeah. And sometimes it would work. And a lot of times I took that long road back to the office a loser.
Yeah. No,
So sometimes it's just the psychology of that particular group of people.
When did you start doing comedy?
2010.
What made you get